You want to beat those winter blues? We're all about spreading the light today on The Express. On today's show, the menorah competition. What were the specifics you were asking from the artists? The Tri-Cities Menorah Design Competition. The North Shore Chorus Society.
Would you do that to my mom?
My sister?
Would you do that to me?
Richmond's White Ribbon Campaign.
Think about what we can do right now.
We'd like to give.
A Giggle Dam Christmas in Poco.
The atmosphere just becomes like a great big house party. If the host has fun, the guests have fun, and it snowballs out of control.
If you think he's sexy and you want his body.
See that and more local expressions. Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward. We're spreading light in all kinds of ways on today's show, with artwork here at Poco's Leigh Square Community Arts Village, with laughter at the Giggle Dam Theatre, and up first with the sound of music thanks to the North Shore Chorus Society. This time of year, churches are packed with groups practicing for their Christmas concerts, but the North Shore Chorus Society is practicing for a very special audience.
We are a non-profit community choir, and we're a registered society. And we're in our 34th season, and part of our constitution is to foster goodwill and community spirit. We sing at a lot of seniors' homes, and so in other words, we're a real community choir.
This real community choir is made up of professionals and non-professionals. They've lent their voices to Remembrance Day ceremonies and other performances that benefit the community.
The fact that we've entertained shut-ins, if you will, people that can't get out of their homes, is very rewarding.
2, 3.
Terry Pitbrook has been musical director for 20 years.
It's remarkable, actually, when we do our run-out gigs, how the seniors respond to the old familiar songs. It seems to tap into a very, very deep level of experience.
The chorus wouldn't be able to perform at community events without the help of the West Vancouver Community Foundation.
In these lean economic times for the arts groups, we're so reliant on any donations or grants. So yes, the West Vancouver Foundation is wonderful for us, and they've been very supportive.
The foundation supports projects that benefit the people and community of the North Shore and has supported the chorus since 2000. This year, they awarded the chorus a $500 grant.
We really appreciate the fact that when other sources of funding are drying up, that West Van is continuing to support the arts.
I'm Erin Shaw in North Vancouver for The Express. The West Van Community Foundation supports people and groups like the North Shore Chorus Society that positively contribute to life on the North Shore. Or we could say that spread light, because that's the theme and focus of today's Express. Thanks to the new art exhibit we're touring, A Celebration of Light, at Poco's Leigh Square.
Well, we kept it pretty open. We basically just said that Celebration of Light means a lot of different things in different cultures, different places in the world. It's the dark time of the year, so basically just take it away. We left it open to their own personal interpretation.
This is Atma. It's called Atma, and it's inspired by the yogic way of life, reaching a sense of self-enlightenment one day in our lives, from darkness to light. I think it's a great opportunity because this is only one of my third shows in BC since I've been living here. So a celebration of light for me fits perfectly because most of my work is inspired through light in some way or another. It's nice to show and share.
Yeah, we're really excited. You know, we created this arts village and invited the community into it, and they take advantage of it and bring music and art into it and really expose our community to great things.
Actually, I'm very excited. We have a great mix of artwork here from about over 15 artists, a lot of them newcomers to the area.
And you're in one of the pieces. Tell us about that one.
Yes, that's actually about sun worshipping. Yes, I was in that piece that was taken by my husband.
It's interpreted in many different ways in many different cultures. However, to us, it's the miracle of light. It's the miracle of Hanukkah and the fact that the light lasted 8 days instead of 1, which was only supposed to last 1, and it lasted 8. So we're celebrating that miracle.
Well, it's great, you know, again, it's inviting different cultures in, not just artists and other groups, but cultures now, and promoting the Jewish celebration of lights is just fabulous for our community.
Celebration of Light runs to January 16th here in Poco, and later on today's Express we'll take a look at the Hanukkah menorah design competition. But right now the creative comes from some of Richmond's most talented secondary students who went to work on their first film productions with the White Ribbon campaign.
Would you do that to my best friend?
Would you?
Would you do that to my mom?
Would you do that to my sister?
Would you do that to me?
Dakota, along with other students from across the Richmond School District, participated in the White Ribbon PSA competition, a pledge devoted to stop violence against women.
But we could show or like say it or show it or whatever, and then we could have someone else say it. Would you? The concept behind our public service announcement is sort of a question. So we've made our entire video, all of our lines are rhetorical questions. And behind me, they're just reviewing their lines and setting everything up. They just set up our backdrop.
So you can hit your girlfriend, then you can hit your sister, then you can hit your mom. Where's the line?
At a recent breakfast in Richmond, students got a glimpse at the other entries.
The PSA competition was a competition that came about from working with the schools for a couple of years, and one of the teachers mentioned that it might be a really good idea to ask students to, as part of their involvement in the campaign, come up with a 30-second public service announcement video and see what they come up with.
You guys are what makes this kind of event happen, and we're really proud to be here. Thank you very much.
7 secondary schools participated, and judges had to narrow it down to 5 entries.
The PSA criteria was very specific. We wanted kids to be able to show the message of the White Ribbon campaign. We also asked them not to show any violence in the PSAs, as well as they had to be 30 seconds or less.
What gives men the right to express violence against women?
Against me. I don't see it written in my human rights code.
1 in every 3 women is a victim of domestic violence, a statistic these students say needs to end now.
Violence against women is actually sort of an invisible subject now, and it happens all the time. Every minute of every day, somebody is being abused, and that is very serious, and people who suffer that should know that they can speak out about it and they can get help.
We have to think about what we can do right now, right here, to stand up and have an impact on ending violence against women.
The thing is that it's an ongoing problem that our generation can be the turning point to that, and with the education that we have through the campaigns of the White Ribbon campaign, we can be that change.
This is the line.
Violence against women stops here.
I was amazed. I'm just absolutely amazed by how creative the students could be in a very short time, like 20 seconds, and how powerful the message could be.
The people in this room vowed to stop violence against women and girls, and with this campaign, hope to spread the word.
It's really important to start talking to youth at an early age and to help them understand where these stereotypes and gendered violence really comes from, because that's when you can really stop and change people's thoughts and behaviors, and that's what the White Ribbon campaign is all about. We worked really closely with the Richmond School District in spreading the word about the PSA competition, and we're hoping after the excellent results we've had this year that other students and other schools will catch on, and we'll start to see more of it across the district.
Would you do that to my best friend?
To my mom?
To my sister?
To me?
Would you?
Would you stop it?
In Richmond, I'm Melanie Pineda for The Express.
That's right.
Sweet.
The winning PSA will run on Shaw TV all this month. And if you'd like to learn more about the initiative, you can do so online at chimocrisis.com. Now we're going to take a short break, but I hope you stay with us because we've got more custom creativity and even some Christmas comedy coming up. After the break, Braden Hammond's Flaming Works of Wonder. Giggledam's racy Christmas romp. We'd like to give. You're watching local TV on the Express.